I will call the meeting to order. Please join me for the pledge. Pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, welcome everybody. This is our regular city council meeting for January 27th, 2025. Start with the roll call.
Weber.
Here.
Houston is excused. Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Crusader.
Here.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Okay, let's move to the approval of the agenda. I need a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 6-0. Hang in there, Deb. Next we move to the public comment. Dave, anything back there?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Moving on then to the consent agenda. I need a motion to accept and approve the consent agenda that approves the following: the minutes of the January 13th, 2025 regular meeting, the Spot Smoke Shop Class D retail alcohol license renewal application with a tentative effective date of February 1, 2025 through January 2026. The Mini Mart Class E retail alcohol license new application with a tentative effective date of January 10, 2025 through January 9, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 6-0. Next, we move to the financials. I need a motion to approve the claims for payment.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes 6-0. Next is item number 7, which is revenues and expenses to date. This is for information only. Anybody have any questions, comments with regard to that? Hearing none, we move to item number 8, which is the transfers. Again, this is information only. Anybody have any questions with regard to the transfers? Hearing none, we'll move to item number 9, which is resolutions. I need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign the resolution accepting and approving the Heiderman preliminary plat with terms set forth in the attached development agreement, and to authorize the city manager to sign and execute the attached development agreement. First, I need the motion.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Discussion with regard to this particular topic. There are 3 lots, just informational, there's 3 lots. They want to have a development agreement with respect to the lots that also allows them with respect to the middle lot. There's a garage on that, and with they're changing the line a little bit, right?
Yeah, so the existing property line runs down the west side of the garage, and they want to move it to the east side of the garage so that garage now is on the middle property rather than the far eastern property. And that creates a situation where you have a garage with no primary structure, which is not allowed under our code. So the development agreement is a way for that to occur until they can build a home or until they can move that garage to a different parcel.
Okay. And this is in your packet under page 88. And this is 611 4th Street Southwest, 401 6th Avenue Southwest, and 611 4th Street Southwest. Any further discussion regarding this topic?
Is there anybody in the public there that's buying the place?
So the 3 parcels are all owned by the Heidemans, and they are here. They're present.
Any of them there tonight?
They are present.
I just want to thank you for buying that and trying to clean that mess up.
Anything else, Deb?
Nope.
Anything else from anybody else?
We have some other lots in town that just have garages on them, don't we?
They're pre-existing conditions basically at this point, but
Okay.
yeah.
We try
We do.
whenever possible to
There's-
eliminate it,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which is what we're doing.
Or non-conforming.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, let's.
Just was confused.
Okay, this will be a roll call vote, please.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Crusader.
Yes.
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Thank you all for coming, and you're welcome to stay.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's pretty exciting.
Okay, let's move to item number 10, which is
Have a good night.
Yeah.
This is item number 10. I need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign resolution to endorse the revitalization of First Street West, Safe Plan to Progress project for grant funding.
So moved.
Second?
Okay, we've been talking about this, but we're about to submit our application, and as part of the application, we want to have a resolution from the city approving it, saying that the city authorizes this. So we've got all of our letters from everybody else, including the state and other people as well. And we've got the residents, the business owners, going up and down First Street West, but what we need is a resolution from council also approving this. So is there, I have a motion already, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I have a motion.
Is there any further discussion with regard to this?
The one thing that I want to point out real quick, because I just saw this, the resolution that's in the packet is not the correct resolution that's attached to this. That's the resolution for Enterprise Drive Trail Phase
I wondered
2.
what that was.
wondering about that.
Yeah, we have a resolution that we prepared for it, it just, the wrong one got attached.
We know
I read
it's
that.
supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yes, and like I said, we have it prepared, we just attached the wrong one, so.
When is the submission? When will they do the evaluation?
So it is due by the 30th, which is Thursday. We will be submitting ours on Wednesday, the 29th. They have, according to the NOFO, the Notice of Funding Opportunity, I want to say it's the middle of June of '25, that they have said they will have a response back to us by, or, I can tell you that the name of the grant has been changed. They issued an updated Notice of Funding Opportunity on Friday, and it's now BUILD instead of RAISE. Just new administration, different acronym,
Yeah.
same program.
Yep.
So,
Further discussion? Hearing none, this will be a roll call vote.
Moore,
Yes.
Crusader,
Yes.
O'Laughlin,
Yes.
Jensen,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
and we'll make sure we get you the correct one to sign.
Sure, pass
Thank you.
Passes 6-0. Next, we move to item number 11. I need a motion to approve and authorize the mayor to sign the resolution to endorse the Enterprise Drive Trail Phase 2 project for grant funding.
So move?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. We talked about this last session, and this is just the council's authorization to move forward with the application process. So further discussion with respect to that? Hearing none, we'll move forward with the roll call vote.
Crusader,
Yes.
O'Laughlin,
Yes.
Jensen,
Yes.
Weber,
Yes.
Hannah,
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Passes 6-0. Next, we move to the reports. First, the 2024 annual police report. This would be the time if anybody has any specific questions about the report itself, the statistics that are there, any of the data that's in the report that the chief can clarify for us while he's here. Is there anything in the report that anybody has any questions or wishes to discuss?
Based on the stuff that's in there, Chief, is there anything that can provide us more leverage to get grants for example, with juveniles or things of that nature? Or?
A lot of that is geared towards two things. It's multifaceted where the juvenile probation would have to go in on it or something like that. And then the other thing is income per capita in each community. So that's a lot of that.
That hurts us.
Yeah. And then the other problem with grants that we have is a lot of the grants come down and you have to stay with them at least 3 to 5 years. There is the declining on it by where you get to the end of the 5, then you're paying the full bill. We've gone through that. If you remember, we went through that in the 90s with the COPS Fast grants where we ended up with a lot more than what we needed. And that can hurt you budget-wise year to year, and I'd rather us not do that and lock us into something, but to stay within the means that we have, take those smaller grants that we have to enhance these services and go from that.
Anything further with regard to his report? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you, Chief.
Move to item number 13, which is the 2024 annual fire report. Blake is not here, but,
Yes, he is.
oh, I'm sorry.
He's behind the.
He's back there behind
See his
Oh, I can,
See his foot.
I see his foot. Okay. Anybody have any questions with Blake with regard to the report itself?
How much more are we called out into the county now to assist in other things? Are we moving toward a more county, or?
I don't think we'll ever get to a county-based system.
No, I know that, but I mean, are we,
That we had, it's so hard, like this year, I think we had 7 car fires on Highway 20 alone. It's just so hit or miss, and then last year, we didn't have any car fires on Highway 20, so why it goes from one way to the other. We look into that, like, for community risk reduction, as far as like, hey, why are they not having smoke detectors? Are they, car fires is kind of a crapshoot that
oh, yeah.
traffic counts there, it's just inevitable, it's gonna happen, but, you know, as far as mutual aiding to other places, I'd have to look at last year's numbers, but, it doesn't feel like we're going other places more.
Just some of the friends I have in smaller communities around us are aging out and they're, you know, they've been involved.
I 100% believe it'll be an issue in the next decade, for sure. Just even the fire schools that we attended this last week, a lot of departments are either disbanding because they're just a mass exodus of departments retiring, or they've done, hey, we did our 30 years, it's someone else's problem that we can't safely do. So retention and recruitment are 2 huge things, and it's tough when generations don't want to help for free.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know, I think Nikki talked about it, trying to find volunteers for Jingle on Main event. We're trying to find volunteers 365 days a year. One weekend's tough. Try doing it 365 days. So
Oh, yeah.
trying different tools and tactics out there, just finding the right people. So
Any further questions for Blake with regard to his report?
Yeah, I had one question for him. What do you think, Blake, the effects of MHI closing now is going to be for you guys?
as far as us taking over for their fire coverage,
What for that, and budget-wise, and anything?
I don't think there'd be much of an increase budget-wise for us. We've been their mutual aid backup since they've existed, so, and the calls that we've had out there, we treat it just as same as a mutual aid to like Jessup or Winthrop or any other community. I would say in the past 20 years, we've had less than 10 calls out there, so.
So will you guys be
Thank
asked
you.
to come out and do the fire extinguisher checks and that kind of stuff out there?
No, we're just fire coverage.
Mike will do that.
Okay,
We'll make sure to work with Michael. He's volunteered to do that out there.
No, this Michael.
Mike Cook.
Oh, well, we could volunteer you if you want.
I have done it, but
No, yeah, they're all handling it
Internally.
shifting around. This is basically if they get a fire alarm, medical emergency, anything like that, we go out and help them.
Sure.
No different than probably what it would have been had they had something major before, even with their fire department. Just it's mutual aid, but now there's no mutual aid. It's just our city. So.
oh, yeah.
Blake, I know this is not part of your report, but what's the date of your Chilean,
February 18th,
February 18th?
Yep.
Okay.
and the new location is at the fairgrounds this year.
Okay,
Expanded a little bit, just the demand has called for it, so we reached
yeah.
out and worked with them, and we think it's going to be a good relationship for both of us.
Can you still order and have them come out and
Yep,
deliver?
yep. I think the drive-through, I mean, we've been fortunate, you guys have helped us out with closing the road. Now we don't have to close the road, and we're going to have a better location to just divert people. We've seen an uptick every year for more drive-through orders, so it's just kind of a no-brainer, I guess.
Yeah.
okay, great, thank you for clarifying this.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Okay, let's move to council member reports. Start with you, Mr. Weber.
I have nothing, Mayor.
Deb, you want to go next, please?
I've got nothing, thank you.
Okay, Ralph?
I have nothing at this time, thank you.
Good, thank you, Mayor.
I'm good.
I'm good too.
Okay, what do you have, anything?
Ragbrat made their announcement.
Yes, they did.
That's right.
They're going through Owine, north of us.
Cedar Falls, Owine, and Guttenberg.
Yep, I was just going to bring that up to everybody, so everybody, make sure everybody knew about it. The other thing I was going to bring up, we got the flyer from the Chamber of Commerce for the 2024 Awards Banquet on March 1st. It starts at 6 o'clock. There'll be at 7 o'clock, there's an awards presentation. We get 4 complimentary seats So if there's 4 council members that want to go, let me know. Otherwise, if we have available seats, I may probably go, so.
When is that? I'm sorry.
March 1st.
March 1st, 6 PM is when it starts.
I'm not in town, so.
Okay?
I'll go again this year.
Okay. Yeah, just if anybody else is interested, let me know. Okay, that's all I've got. I wouldn't talk about it.
Okay, all right. Susie, do you have anything?
No. Did you want to ask Blake or?
Well, I want to ask him.
The department heads.
Two department heads.
Matt, did you have anything?
Welcome back.
Dave. Yes.
Dave, do you have anything? Dave, do you have anything that's not? Dave, do you have anything that's not part of your report that you've already talked about?
No, sir, I'll save you everything for the work session coming up.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you, Chief.
He's excited.
So we're going to have a closed session then, so I do the motion first, correct?
Yes.
And then, okay, I need a motion to enter into closed session per Iowa Code 21.51 little I, to evaluate the professional competency of an individual whose appointment, hiring, performance, or discharge is being considered when necessary to prevent needless and irreparable injury to the individual's reputation, and that individual requests a closed session. So first I need the motion.
So move.
Second?
I got a second. So this would be a roll call vote then?
O'Laughlin.
Yes.
Jensen.
Yes.
Weber.
Yes.
Hannah.
Yes.
Moore.
Yes.
Versater.
Yes.
Okay, everyone else is excused then at this time. Thank you for joining us.